Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with the start of a brand new series in Hearts of Iron 4 on the Kaiserreich mod. Today we are going to be playing as the French Republic, and we are going to be restoring the French Empire. And that's one of the options you have as the French Republic, is to either reinstate France as it was before World War II. You can recreate the French Kingdom or the French Empire, and we're gonna go ahead with the Empire. So let's get right into it. Yeah, first order of business, of course. Let's get our research underway. Sweet. And let's start building some civilian factories where we can afford to build them. Let's start making some stuff. Make some fighters and some tactical bombers. Sweet. We only have 50 convoys, so let's start working on that, and let's build some submarines. Alright, so we have a pretty decent navy to start off with, which is nice. Are these all subs? They are. Alright, sweet. And we have a Seawolf. Excellent. Alright. Let's go ahead and do search and destroy. Okay, so they can't get anywhere other than this coast. Alright. Yeah, they can't make it up to here. Alright, that's fine. I mean, yeah, we don't own Gibraltar, so they can't get in and our ships can't get out, I don't believe. Oh, yes, they can. Alright, never mind then. I guess if we go to war with Spain, we won't be able to hold that. So that's actually a pretty decent little navy there. We'll go ahead and get them to do just patrol, I suppose, on our coast. Oh, actually, no, that's not all of it. There we go. Better. And yeah, we have like these little garrison units. I'm not gonna go ahead and get those into any army, but these guys, we are going to go ahead and I guess make a front line against the Spanish lands in Africa, just for now, because there are some events that you can go after both the Germans and the Spanish lands. But I don't really want to fight Germany yet, because that would drag a lot of nations into a war with me, and I wouldn't like that. But let's see, what do we have first? So we can get the suspended constitution, restore the Kingdom of France, or restore the French Empire. What would we like to do with that? We can also go ahead and get some oil in Africa, which would be nice. Industrial expansion, of course, leads to new resources, factories and stuff, which would actually be quite useful. So we may go down that first. We can also get Southern conscription, which I guess means go ahead and get some more men, which could also be useful. And then we can prepare the liberation, which gives you a bunch of things that help you fight the Spanish and the Germans, which will be nice. But yeah, so the first thing we're going to do probably is actually industrial expansion. I feel like that would be the best thing. So yeah, these guys aren't assigned to anybody. That's fine. Let's also start training some regular infantry. I feel that would be wise. Let's just train them here. Alright, let's start. Thanks, Kaiserreich team. Great job for me about major events. So yeah, we'll definitely have insufficient resources for a while. That's fine. Oh, whoops. I didn't look at that. Sorry. You can go back and pause if you wish. I'm too used to being in my test mode, where I just like skipped everything to see how everything was gonna go. Apologies there. Portugal owns Cape Verde. Alright. Alright, so this is the situation. Our major players that we could go after, of course, are German Middle Africa, the Germans, of course, Spain, Tripolitania, the Sultanate of Egypt. Both of these would probably be pretty good. Our ideology has grown. I don't need that. And of course, like, there's some Portuguese lands and stuff, but that's not a huge deal. And we are, of course, in the Entente, which has, do I own this? No. The Caribbean Federation, okay. Yeah, so they own that. And of course, like, Canada's in the Entente. I believe Australia is, or the Australasian Confederation. The Dominion of India is in the Entente. So we got a little bit of, a few friends. Oh, France and Italy are in the Third Internationale. I think that is, yep. And I actually didn't realize that Germany owned Madagascar, so that's funny. Yeah, we'll just speed things up here. So we are authoritarian Democrats, okay, led by Philip Pétain. Of course, once we go down through the lines, that won't matter anyway. We'll definitely want to get off civilian economy as soon as possible. Hopefully get to some sort of mobilization. That would be best. See, our biggest adversaries are more than likely going to be the communists over the Germans, mainly because Germany has to deal with a lot of shit as they get over, well, Black Monday and stuff like that. And not a lot of people are huge fans of them, and they have a lot of clients to kind of deal with. There we go, Black Monday. So on the 3rd of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking. It plunged, fueled by instability of the market panic. Selling erupted as soon as the stock market opened on Monday morning. It took well into the night for the teleprinters to stop sputtering out the results of what became known as Black Monday. When the results had been analyzed, it was clear that the situation had only gotten worse. The shock of this unprecedented economic catastrophe will no doubt be felt over the entire world. The German Golden Age has ended for now, at least. Mein Gott. So yeah, they have Black Monday, which puts down their national unity, their production efficiency cap, factory output. Yeah, they just get wrecked, pretty much. So yeah, at our base, at like how we are now, we need a world tension at 75% to start any wars freely. So if we're gonna fight anybody, we're gonna have to switch to a more aggressive political type. And we will also have to definitely, what am I saying? We're definitely going to have to focus on events to start wars and stuff until we get a better ideology. So they want us to join the war there. I mean, might as well. We have air wings with no mission and stuff, that's fine. They're going to white peace anyway, so it's not a huge deal. We got the Turkestan Khanate. Alashoda, of course. Don Kuban Union. The death of Pius XI. Oh, R.I.P. Pope Pius. Following the 1926 German intervention in China and the Treaty of Nanjing, signed in November of that year, foreign trade was left to the richest cities of the coast under a joint control of world powers owning interests in China. In China, the independence of these consortium of cities was guaranteed by the major local and international powers such as the Qing Empire, Ostasian. What? Okay. Foreign investments in legation cities themselves flourished not only through foreign trade but also thanks to smuggling into and Qing territories despite ongoing economic crisis. Okay, let the money flow. Cool. Right, so China's just like completely messed up. Legation cities, yeah. So we don't own anything here, I don't believe. No, yeah, the legation cities are all their own thing now. Kingdom of Siam. Madras. Hello. Interesting. So yeah, they're just going to white peace out, so we don't have to worry about that war. Our industrial expansion is almost done, which is good. yeah, then we'll be good to go start making some new factories. And also maybe start on getting some new land. That would be nice. Remilitarization of Oltenia. The Treaty of Bucharest of 1918 officially ended the Weltkrieg for Romania, but at a high cost. The nation was now dominated by German and Austrian industries. Oltenia was demilitarized and the oil fields were released to Germany up to the distant year of 2012. The humiliation Romania endured resulted in it devolving into a national populist dictatorship led by the Conducator? I don't know. Cornelia Cordrano. Iron Guard set out to restore Romania to what they say it should have been a titan of the Balkans. Interesting. Alright. So we finished that. Getting some steel would be very nice. That takes 70 days. Or do we want to go ahead and prepare the liberation? Because then we could seize Spanish Morocco. Oh, the Iberian... Okay, they have to split first. Ah, alright, so we have to wait for them to break up. I mean, we could get it just for the political power, but maybe it would be best to get some resources. Maybe that would be a smart move. Alright. So how strong is Germany? Alright, they got a pretty decent amount of men. We're not making nearly enough equipment. Oh well, almost 6 a day is pretty good. It'll only get better. First International Congress. All the communists and syndicalists are meeting up. Gross. What's leading authoritarian democrats? Okay. No borders have changed in the Anglo-Afghani War, so that's fine. Is that what it's called? It was called that in the event. Afghan-British-Indian War, okay. Close enough. Colonial exploitation, that's the name of that focus, okay. Oh, there we go, we finished our first bit of research. Sweet, let's get some more. So yeah, we're going to attempt to restore Napoleon's empire borders, basically. So once we take back the Commune of France, we'll either try to take over all of or puppet Spain, try to take like this area of the Alps and Italy, obviously push all the way up through here, kind of puppet some Germans, or well, it'll probably just end up being the German Empire, and basically just like try to puppet like all of this area. We're gonna conquer as much as we can, obviously, but I would like to at least own what Napoleon owned, and restore France to what it should be. Like one of the main global superpowers. And of course, like, we'll have all of our African holdings as well. We don't need that. We're gonna be changing our government anyway. Oswald Mosley elected as chairman of the TUC. Okay. The Arab Congress. Oh. The Arab Congress is an event in Cairo where delegates from all Arab nations convene to discuss the situation. Oh. Oh no. Alright, Oswald Mosley is the new leader. Alright. Maximists. Oh, so now we have negative political power. That's not good. Oh! German Africa going after Portugal. Alright. Interesting. Arab revolt in the Weltkrieg was a failure, mostly due to the defeat of the Entente, and the millions of Arabs living in the Levant and Iraq stayed under Ottoman rule. Ah. Interesting. So is that a faction or anything? No. Okay, lame. Oh, we got another research slot. Let's go ahead and do that. We also got this. So how are we doing on... Oh, we have lots of steel now. That's good. So are we fine on producing weapons? Yes. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and get Southern Conscription. Let's see what that's all about. Because some more manpower would be good, of course. Ooh, maybe I should hold off on doing the focuses until we get our political power up. Because we don't want that to be negative. Yeah, they didn't form a faction or anything. No. Okay. Alright. Ideology's grown. Don't need that. So we have a unit of Marines, which will be nice. We also almost have this unit finished, which will be good. We're also almost finished our first factory. The Imperial Scientific and Academic Council. The Canadian government has formed the Imperial... Okay. Oh, so we share some scientific stuff. Yeah, sure. Good old Entente. So how's their war going? Oh, pretty good. They're taking Mozambique from Portugal. And they should be pushing over here as well into Angola. The Union of South Africa is independent. Alright. What now? It's still 1936. Let's go ahead and get that. So we get the event Southern Conscription. So yeah, we're just going to conscript the less than willing into the army. Okay. Fine by me. Southern Conscription. Nationalist France had been struggling with manpower. Okay, we just read that. Conscript them, but make them a separate colonial force. So that puts down our political power again. Puts up our recruitable population factor by 2%. Now that puts down... Oh, but that gives you a lot more. Yeah, I'll definitely put myself to negative 80 political power to get that much more population. There we go. Sweet. Now, just for the political power, I might go and prepare the liberation. Just so we're not at a negative 100. Because that's pretty bad. But that was a good boost. We have a lot more men now at our disposal. Oh, and we just got a new unit. Sweet. New division, rather. Who do we have to lead? Oh, Philip Pétain himself could. And we also have de Gaulle. Alright, so that's interesting. I might go ahead and use de Gaulle. Just to get him some experience. Downfall and stability. Ah, shit. So we go down to low stability. Ooh. Alright, that's going to be a bad hit for us. So we got to definitely try to get above that as fast as possible. Oh, we also have a free research slot, of course. Let's go ahead and get some close air support. Because we'll want to start building that, because close air support is quite useful. Oh, Karl Habsburg. How cute. You're the leader of both, yeah. Kaiser Wilhelm. Yeah, this should be fine. Ideology's grown. No, don't need that. Jacques Bainville dies. Bainville, I don't know. Died in Algiers. Oh. No, that puts down our political power even more. Shit. Oh, this is bad. We're getting so many negative political power things. I'm gonna have to be careful with that from now on. So even when we get this, we're still going to be super low. Not good. And all these put down political power as well. Oh, that one doesn't. Oh, and that one puts it up super high. Okay. I see how it is. You just wanna shit all over my ideas, game. I don't like that. Alright, so weak, and we'll be at still super negative political power, but I think I'm gonna lay off on the national focuses just so we get 1.25% a day. The Papal Conclave. Okay. Election of a new pope. Ah, I see. So yeah, we're just gonna do this so that every day it goes up by a pretty good percentage until we're positive. And there was a war in China. Ooh, interesting. What is this? So my clique is going up against Mongolia and Tibet. Ooh. Oh, they're both in the Great Khanate. Alright. We'll definitely want to be watching Mongolia, because if they can survive, they'll be quite interesting. China first. That's interesting. So yeah, we're just going to try to get to positive political power. Oh, are these guys at war? Oh, they are. Look at that. Oh, was I looking at the wrong thing? Yeah, I was wondering about this. Never mind. Interesting. Alright. That's all that's really going on in the world that's super interesting. Charles Curtis elected as president of the USA. Oh, okay. Hello. You look like a nice man. Alright, so we'll soon be at positive political power, which is nice, and then we'll probably get something that'll make us negative again, knowing my luck. But that should be fine. Alright. So we prepared the liberation. So we have a few different things. We can get some research time, which... army experience and stuff. Now that would be nice. Reinforcing the Entente. Oh, yay! Increase our stability. Must be in a faction. Yeah. So that makes everybody like us more. Okay, that's it. But that leads us to these things. Ah. Interesting. Okay. What else could we do? We could also do this, which would give us more factories. Let's do that. Factories are good. We could also do some more research. We're not quite at 1937 yet, but that's not too big of a difference. Do we have... We do have transports. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get trench warfare. Oh, we got another new unit. Sweet. I'm really gonna have to put these guys in a force. We're making 13 a day, so that's good. And we're stockpiling everything, which will be useful. I mean, the light tanks aren't really that good, but better than nothing. And we're actually onto our last factory that we're gonna build, so that's nice. And of course, we're getting some more after these are done. So that'll also be very useful. So what's giving us negatives? Political unrest. Okay, what's that from? National unity minus 20% and the power cost. Okay, is there a way to get rid of that? Like, does any of this get rid of... That gets rid of political unrest. Okay. I guess all of these do? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go with the French Empire, just for the fun of it. So we can spend political power to get more political power gain. Okay. And that makes everything better. Interesting. So there we go. We finished that. Let's go ahead and quickly do this. Wait a minute. Factory output, okay. Let's quickly do this to get 4 factories. That'll be super useful. We got another new division, sweet. So we're starting to pump them out a bit faster, which is nice. As we're making more and more weapons daily. We finished close air support research. Let's go ahead and research a better fighter and start building those. It seems like all of the Chinese wars are still going on. The Qing are just absolutely absorbing these guys. Oh, there we go. American Civil War. That's a bit more interesting. So the United States is split into 3. We got the American Union State led by Huey Long and their paternal autocrats. We of course have the market liberals, normal United States, and the CSA led by Jack Reed. Right? Okay, never mind. So these guys are only at war with the Union State. Then these guys are also only at war with the Union State. Interesting. But I'm sure... Yeah, there we go. Now they're all at war with each other. Yep. Oh, and we also have the Pacific States that just showed up. Nationalist France land and air volunteers. Many young French pilots want to fly against the enemy to test their skills, and the U.S. Civil War is shaping up to be a good opportunity. So we lose 10,000 manpower, and we send a bunch of stuff to them. Oh, but we lose political power if we don't do it. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we don't need the 10,000 manpower right now. United States has evolved into a 3-way civil war. Oh, wait, well, let me read it all. To uneducated foreigners, it might seem like the crisis in the United States happened out of nowhere, but experts agree that this was a civil war years in the making. Ever since the collapse of the New York Stock Exchange in 1925, the economy of the United States has been in a constant downturn. Now the United States has devolved into a 3-way civil war between the loyalists of the old government, the syndicalist combined syndicates of America, and the conservative and xenophobic American Union State. There have already been reports of arriving volunteers from Europe to fight for a faction of their liking. The Second American Civil War might just be the first of the many battlefields between the great powers of the world in this tough time for humanity. That'll be fun. So yeah, obviously I would imagine we want the United States to win, and most of the time they do, and then the United States and the Pacific States live in harmony, basically. But, oh, they've actually gotten a non-aggression pact with the others just to fight the main Americans. Interesting. So the Pacific States are definitely going to be focusing on them. That'll be interesting. The anarcho-syndicalists achieve Italian majority. Alright. Nice for them. I'm just going to go ahead and tell them all to join this automatically so I don't have to tell them. And yeah, we're just going to wait for these factories to be done. That'll be nice. We'll have 18 factories then. Oh no, 19. Yeah, because once we finish this one as well. So that'll be very useful. And if we can get off of civilian economy, that'll be even better. So that'll be very handy for us. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Definitely have to get rid of those guys. So they're sending volunteers to the syndicalists in America. Oh, and then New England has broke off from America as well and joined the Entente, so that's nice. Another buddy. There we go, we finished the machine tools. Let's go ahead and get interwar artillery. That'll be nice. There we go, we also finished that. So now we have a bunch of new factories. Let's go ahead and build some new military ones, shall we? I don't really want to fill up everything, but there we go. That should be fine. Alright, so what do we want to do now? So that would give us 4 military factories, and that would also be quite useful. I think I honestly want to go for this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the French Empire. Let's start that. Let's see how that goes. Second International. Ugh. Gross. Disgusting. Those dirty syndicalists. So the syndicalists are definitely taking the eastern coast of the United States. Oh, the Empire of Japan is actually sending help to the Pacific states. Alright, that's interesting. How is Japan doing, by the way? Hirohito, you're chilling. You're doing alright. Oh, there we go. We got our Spanish Civil War, folks. That's good news for us. Because now, depending on who wins, that's who we can fight. Hopefully the CNT win, because if they do, that gives me rights to fight for, Oh, wait a minute. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Where was it that I'm allowed to attack? Gets event CNT in Africa. Okay, Spanish Africa and Rio de Oro, or Oro. Rio de Oro, yeah. And Spanish Africa. Okay, so the CNT need to win for me to get that. So I kind of hope that they do. That would be nice. There's a lot of wars going on. Oh! Good lord. Alright, lots of things happening. The communist French are going to war with the Swiss. So that means Italy is also going to... Italy's not really going to be able to fight them. And we got the foundation of the Belgrade Pact. Serbia, Romania, and Greece, the 3 Balkan members of the Entente. Okay, all with revanchist, I don't know, views of their own, have recently gathered to a common table of negotiations and recently announced the beginning of the Belgrade Pact. Interesting. So they've made their own faction and left Bulgaria out of it because fuck Bulgaria, no one cares about them. Alright. We are going to restore the French Empire in just a few days. Oh! Ooh! Alright. So these guys are at war with the Communist French, and Germany has gone to war with the Communist French. Interesting. Who's going to win there? Now that will be an interesting war. So we have the Okay, World War II has started already. The Weltkrieg is universally agreed to have been the most horrible war in human existence, but it appears that even the greatest nightmares cannot deter a man's lust for blood. After numerous political struggles and periods of diplomatic tension, the uneasy peace between Germany and France is broken down. These two superpowers are now mobilizing their armies and preparing for a conflict never before seen to the human eye. The military developments of the interwar will be put to the ultimate test. New types of weapons, planes, artillery, ships, and tanks will see their first usage in the battlefield. But who will emerge victorious? That is a question none can answer. War is hell. Alright, Second Weltkrieg has started. Good job, guys. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, good luck, everybody. A nationalist coup in White Ruthenia. Oh. Interesting. So how's the map looking right now? Okay, Middle Europa owns like, owns like everything up here. The Chinese just won against these guys. Mongolia is still fighting those guys. Oh, hey, look, Australia or Canada sent some guys to the Carlists. All right. No, wait, no, sorry, the Royalists. I don't know. God. We're about to restore the French Empire. That's all I know, and I'm excited for that. A boom. Oh, there we go. The Imperial Restoration. Today, Louis Napoleon IV has been crowned Emperor of France during an ornate ceremony in the Notre Dame d'Afrique. I don't know. During the ceremony, President of Republic, okay, handed the crown to the cardinal that crowned him, symbolizing the transfer of power from the president to the new emperor. Vive l'empereur! Vive l'empereur! Philip Pétain dies. Okay. And then Napoleon becomes leader of, like, everything. R.I.P. Hey, you look like a strapping young lad. Alright, cool. So there we go. I still think we need... Yeah, we're still needed at a high amount, but I mean, it's almost there already, so that's good. I really want that. Alright, there's a few things to try to fix there. And now let's go ahead and quickly just... Oh, actually... Oh! We can go with either of these. Interesting. Okay. Oh gosh, alright, that's a lot of interesting things. That extra recruitable population would be nice. These are all just changes the popularity of parties. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. National unity, political power gain, okay. That gets rid of political unrest. Alright, cool. Well, guys, I'm going to end the first episode there. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, as always. And if you're enjoying this series, make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more coming in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope we can go to war with Spain or Germany soon. That'd be really cool. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.